Okay, so for anyone that missed it, I'm going to actually premiere this again. What this is, it's a trivia quiz where we're going to be answering questions. I'm going to give you some question answers and obviously jot them down or keep them, and I'll give it a week before I reveal an answer video. This is trivia to see how well you know my channel. I'm also going to make some notes right now on the answer video. So on the answer video, it's also going to involve explanations, and that includes where I've tried to trick you out there. The answer video I'll probably premiere, I'll probably make it in a few minutes. And it will also include, I was going to say something else, what it included, I completely forgot what it is. Oh, it's also going to include scores determining how well you know the channel. Of course, I've been on this, well, to be honest, it was October of 2021 when I started doing this, but obviously I've had to move channels. I had a few weeks where I was first getting into it, so it's all a bit mushy the actual start of the channel date. Anyway, hello, I'm going to give it, I should say, top side of 30 seconds, and we're going to start a trivia quiz. So, of course, keep your answers to yourself, don't post them in the chat, because you might... it'd be better to keep the answer to yourself, and in a few weeks I'll post up a video about the answers. Well, obviously I won't live stream it, I'll premiere it because I'll make the video in a few minutes, just so I don't forget to do it. Okay, so let's move on to the first question and freeze. Where was my first radar toilet film? No cheating. Was it A, B&Q Workshop, was it B, Sherwood Forest, or was it C, the public toilets that had the vortice? Now, there is a bit of a misconception. Well, not misconception, but I have tried to trick you out with this one, so that might give you a clue to the answer. To answer, just keep them to yourself or put them in your notes or something, and in a few weeks I'll give the answers, and you can, well, comment them if the comments are working at that point. Of course, I know how to view them now anyway. I'm going to give quite a bit of time, because obviously we're on live time, so... you can't pause it, etc., or you'll get behind. So I'm going to give quite a bit of time to get the answers. That should be enough. So we're just going to freeze that. Which town was my first away from home video filmed? And away from home means a place further than the nearest town to me. Was it A, Chesterfield, B, Mansfield, or was it C, Legoland, Windsor? Again, please don't post the answers in the chat. Again, I have sort of, well, you could say I've tried to trick you with this one. It's alright. Yeah, because obviously I've made visits to places, but I've been to places and filmed one hand drying. Now that's your clue for that one as well. Okay, so if you just joined me doing a trivia quiz, and that's where we're asking questions about my channel, see how well you know it. Of course, you can rewind if you want to, but please don't post the answers in the chat. And in a few weeks I'll post a video that will have all the answers in them. So we're going to do question 3 now, and we'll just freeze that. What was my last rare hand dryer find of 2021? Was it the Dan dryer in McDonald's, was it the vortice in the public toilets, or was it the Mediclinics Junior in the leisure centre? That might be a clue telling you where the dryers are, but another clue is I wanted a question that had the answer of the dryer that I've picked for the answer, but wording the question was harder than finding the answer. If you can sort of translate that into simplicity, then you might be able to guess the answer. So there again, if you've just joined, I am providing clues, but they're not very easy to work out. There's 6 questions. I've not said that yet. There's 6 questions. So the next question actually just reminded me of it after UKHD posted the video at the range, and reminds me what happened in one of the range stores in Doncaster. So there again, the next question might be easy for you, it might not be easy for you, but of course I'm not giving you the answers, just unfreeze that and freeze it again. Tricky question, it says, which toys did I get accused of stealing in by the manager in August 2022? Now, that tricky question bit at the top might well have just given it away to you, because I have explained. So, the range Doncaster, Flannels Meadowhall, or M&S Wheatley Hall. Now, again, there is something I wanted to say about this, because I've recited this, so I've done it many times, this video. There was something I wanted to say on the matter, but if I did say it, it'd give you away the answer. And we don't want to do that. There again, that wouldn't require that much of thinking, so we'll move on to question 5. And we'll freeze it. Name as many places as you can that I said either had rare, odd one out, or rare for the company dryers that have been replaced by the time I visited. Now, just going to highlight a key section of that. Rare for the company. That doesn't mean rare dryers in general. It doesn't mean a random independent leisure centre with only one site has a rare dryer, because obviously it's an independent. For example, finding a rare dryer at a place, which obviously mainly in my case is either finding a cheap Chinese dryer in a place that's replaced something broken, or finding an older company dryer, for example, an XA in a Sainsbury's, an XA in a Morrison's, an Accelerator in a Tesco, an Accelerator or XA in an Asda. And if you are just interested, I was in McDonald's a few minutes ago, the one up at Ollerton, with the air dryer in the ladies and gents and the Levair modified hot wang in the disabled, and behind the counter I noticed for the first time a Model A, which I originally thought was a Zinda nozzle dryer. Dolphin branded. I have no clue why I thought that. Which is interesting, because they're again replacements, but anyway, that's not what we're here to do. So just completely ignore that circle for the next question. Finish unfreeze and we'll freeze it again. What are my top 3 dryers? Now, the first one, I've made it very public and you'll know what it is. The second and third, obviously if I tell you when I've said it, I'll give you the dryers away. I've mentioned it before, but not very publicly, if you get what I mean. Just try and rub that one out so you don't get confused by the circle. Of course, just to note, that's the best circle, looking really nice. My top 3 dryers. So I will explain at the end what's going on, why this live stream is here, for example. So that should be the last question then, so we're going to just freeze that again. Right, good luck, I'll premiere the answers soon. So I'll film it in a few minutes, and then within a week I'll premiere the answers. Of course, what's worth noting is that the reason I'm waiting a week is because, say, someone didn't get the live stream and had to watch after, then they'd obviously know the answers if I put them up straight away, and if you couldn't make it to the live stream, then it'd just be unfair for me to do straight. But if you like this type of content, make sure to comment below, and I will start doing it again. Although again, reach out to me on email for what I expected, from what I expected, from what I put on that video from before. So anyway, I hope you've, and like I said, I will put things on with, if you got this score, you know this channel, I predict you have been watching this channel since XYZ. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the live stream. I'll film the answer in a few minutes. If you've missed any of the parts, I will make it available as a video in 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye.